Welcome to CourtSpiral, where truth is stranger than fiction. Today, we're diving into one of the most shocking legal battles that will leave you questioning everything you thought you knew about justice. In the world of the rich and powerful, no one is beyond the law, but sometimes the law itself becomes a game where the stakes are higher than we can imagine. Let's take a look at how the case of billionaire Robert King unfolded. Robert King, a name synonymous with wealth and influence, was a titan in the tech industry. Known for his cutting-edge innovations and philanthropic ventures, King built an empire worth billions. But behind the facade of success, a scandal was brewing that would send shockwaves through the corridors of power and the public alike. The story begins in the serene surroundings of Kingsbury Manor, King's sprawling estate in the Hamptons. It was here that rumors first surfaced about financial irregularities within his company, Nexus Innovations. Employees reported unsavory practices, including reports of harassment and a toxic work environment. Whispers of lawsuits began to circulate, but King, a master of public relations, managed to keep these allegations at bay, maintaining an image of a benevolent leader. However, things took a turn when a former employee, Jessica Lane, filed a lawsuit against King and Nexus Innovations. Lane alleged that she was wrongfully terminated after she discovered financial discrepancies involving millions of dollars. She claimed that King had pressured her to overlook these issues in exchange for personal favors, a claim that would soon create a ripple effect throughout the legal system. The court proceedings began and the media caught wind of the story. It transformed from a simple employment dispute into a sensational scandal. With cameras flashing and headlines screaming, the courtroom became a theater of the absurd. King, known for his cool demeanor, began to show signs of the pressure mounting against him. His luxurious lifestyle, once a symbol of success, became a target for scrutiny. As the trial progressed, Lane presented a mountain of evidence, including emails and financial statements that hinted at a much larger scheme. She painted a picture of a corporate culture that prioritized profit over ethics, where employees were silenced and dissent was not tolerated. The public was riveted, eager to see how a billionaire would navigate the storm. Just when it seemed like this case was about to wrap up, something unexpected happened. An anonymous whistleblower came forward with explosive claims that would alter the trajectory of the trial. This individual, who worked within Nexus Innovations, alleged that King was involved in a far-reaching conspiracy involving money laundering and evading taxes. The courtroom buzzed with anticipation as this new evidence emerged, shaking the foundation of King's carefully constructed empire. The whistleblower's testimony was dramatic, detailing a network of offshore accounts and shell companies that King allegedly used to hide his wealth. It painted a portrait of a man who had crossed ethical lines in pursuit of profit, leaving the courtroom in a state of disbelief. The judge, visibly taken aback, allowed the testimony, setting the stage for an explosive cross-examination. King's legal team, renowned for their prowess, fought back fiercely. They attempted to discredit the whistleblower, questioning their motives and credibility, but the damage was done. The jury, who had been following the case closely, began to waver. Public opinion shifted dramatically, with many calling for justice not just for Lane, but for the countless employees who had suffered under King's reign. In the days that followed, more witnesses came forward, each adding layers to the narrative. Former executives who had long remained silent now felt emboldened to speak out. They revealed a culture of intimidation where dissent was met with ruthless retaliation. The courtroom transformed into a battleground as the testimonies painted a grim picture of life inside Nexus Innovations. As the trial entered its final phases, the tension was palpable. King took the stand, a final attempt to sway the jury with his charisma and charm. He painted himself as a misunderstood genius, a victim of a hostile work environment created by disgruntled employees. But this time the jury was not swayed by his charm. They had seen the evidence, heard the testimonies, and felt the weight of the accusations. In the end, justice prevailed, but it left behind many unanswered questions. The jury found King liable for wrongful termination and ordered him to pay millions in damages to Lane. However, the criminal charges related to money laundering and tax evasion were still pending, leaving the public in suspense. Was the verdict truly fair, or was there more beneath the surface? As the dust settled, the implications of the trial extended far beyond Robert King. It sparked a national conversation about corporate accountability and the treatment of employees in the tech industry. Many began to question the ethics of billionaires and their responsibility to those who help build their empires. The media frenzy continued, with documentaries and exposés detailing the rise and fall of Robert King. He became a cautionary tale, a reminder that no amount of wealth can shield one from the consequences of unethical behavior. The scandal ignited debates on social media, with hashtags trending as people shared their opinions on the case. In the aftermath, King's public image suffered a significant blow. Once celebrated as a visionary leader, he became a symbol of corporate greed. His philanthropic efforts were overshadowed by the allegations, and many began to distance themselves from him. Investors, once eager to partner with him, started to reconsider their alliances, fearing the fallout from the scandal. As the legal battles continued to unfold, King's life became a whirlwind of court appearances and media scrutiny. His once peaceful existence was replaced with a relentless pursuit of clearing his name. The public watched with bated breath, wondering if he would ultimately face criminal charges or if he would find a way to escape the clutches of justice. The case of Robert King is a tale of ambition, deceit, and the pursuit of power. It serves as a reminder that even those at the top can fall, often as a result of their own actions. As we reflect on this scandalous revelation, it raises critical questions about the nature of justice and the responsibilities of those who wield immense influence. What do you think about this case? Was justice truly served, or did the system fail? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to CourtSpiral for more shocking stories from the world of law. Don't forget to like and subscribe to CourtSpiral. We're back every week with new, shocking stories. Let's continue exploring just how unpredictable justice can be.